So just as stated.
With the water change at 220.
It's always fun to do so. So the setup for this is quite fun. Better at this though, and kind of simplified it using a sump pump. It's not as bad, but it's still a pretty crappy process here. It's a little easier with pythons, hoses, and stuff like that. Sometimes it's not easy. Let's put you to bed. Time to go to bed. She's ready for bed, guys. So, let's get this underway. So I got the sump pump sitting here, and now I just need to connect all my hoses up and run them all the way to the back. It's a lot easier, so let's get our first connection going here. How's everybody doing? There's connection number one. Nice and tight. And then we can throw the sump in the tank. So. Okay. Plug in our sump controller and power cord. And get it all ready. That way, pump the water and we get the hose ring back here. This is the easiest method, and still fill-up is really slow. I think I'm going to try double hosing this time for the fill-up process. Everybody's got to come check it out. What's going on, man? What you got going on over here, huh? Where's that right now? What you got going on, bro? What's that? Curious fishies. Oh yeah, I need that. That's part of your guys' life. You guys can see what's going on. Alright, let's find another plug. Oh, I know what was that. Coming down here. Ah, that light, which is coming out anyways. Alright. That's off. Connect our 50-foot of damn hose. Connect these two together. This is going to be a fun little doohickey here. I'm going to do this. Forgot that that's a male female thread I added on there. I need a male. So I might need to just swap something out. Let's see here. It's the whole unit there. So, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright. Gotta use some brain power on this one, guys. I don't have all the proper connections here. So let's see. What can I do? I got this. I do have. Oh, that'll help me though. Help me out much at all. Gotta figure out how to adapt this piece here. That's all I have. That. I'm gonna get some ready here, guys. So here, that's a python piece there. So smaller, all the way over the whole assembly. Okay. I think what I need to do is take this hose clamp off. Oh boy, guys. Some stuff's out here. Adapters, you guys, all adapting. Hi, shout out my name, Brian R. I have a pet ferret and he died. I'm sorry for your loss of your pet ferret, buddy. Thanks for the thumbs up. It's always sad when you lose a beloved pet. It absolutely is. This is going to be close to going over that, but we're going to have to try. We're definitely going to have to try. think I'm onto something here, guys. So, I have these fittings here, these ball valves, which will allow me to adapt some tubing sizes. Will that help me? I don't know. But we're gonna have to try to figure something out because I need to connect these systems together. So let me see here. Alright. How many pieces I have? This is what we're working on, huh? I need a male thread off the end no matter what. So, the way I see that happening is trying to adapt to this. Which just sounds like a leaky situation one way or another. Alright. So I don't see that being a thing. What did I do? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I got it. I got it figured out. I got this. Alright. So here's this piece right here. This is what we're gonna try putting on there. What do we got going on down here? Fish and chips. No chips, just fish. We have some chips though. This thread on this is definitely larger than a garden hose thread. That definitely will not work. So I have to run a big piece of tubing. And then we can do a smaller piece of tubing. And then the pipes are done. Alright, got the screwdriver. Trusty screwdriver. This piece of hose off of here. You guys see what I'm doing up here? No, you can't. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Turn the light on for you guys. You guys can still see the tank and itself, so that's good. Let's see here what we can come up with. pipe on hook definitely is not going to fit on that. That's 100% certainty. So, let's see here. That's not going to clamp down on that. Alright, so clamp this back down like this. It seems like that's my only option. So this definitely is side difference. I guess that's literally my only option. Sadly. Ay, caramba. I have to use that piece too. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So that's the case. This up here. So, and I'll break this. That's the only way this is going to work. This off here. So this goes on here like so. And I'll slide this hose clamp over. This. Down and then we'll reassemble it how it was, I guess. Crazy. I believe this is my only option for right now. But, I mean, it is an option that will for certain work. Clamps on those so there is no leaks. Okay. There we go. That's on there. And then this has to slide back over this whole tube assembly, I guess. That is the option. We have a barb piece inside here. Assembly lube required. Let's get it overlapped just enough. There. Clamp it down. Create a seal, which is probably about where it's at. This hose clamp, and put one more hose clamp on there, which I should have slid over that before anything else went on there, but it's alright. We'll make it work. Honestly, if I just tighten this right here, this one clamp, this should do the trick. Where it's at. City view. One thing I hate about hose clamps, honestly, is the fact that they knock when you start tightening them down. Ow. That's why I have so many cuts in my hands. Should be using a hex grabber for this. Do it. Alright. Now, got my adapter piece on, we're good to go on that. And let's thread the piece of right on here. The other end. That for a minute. This end should go. See what here is. Just that. Okay. Let's give it a test run and hope that it does not leak. We are initializing pump, engaging pump sequence. Oops. Appears to be all good, guys. Everything appears to be okay. So now we just sit and wait for it to drain out. Honestly, wish I had another threaded piece. I need a wave maker. The wave maker's unplugged. Wish I had another threaded piece to go on the pump because I could actually use that pump as a vacuum. That would be really freaking awesome right now to be able to use the pump as a vacuum. Alright. And we sit and watch the water level drain. That's about all we can do. I'm going to do about a 50% water change, I think, in here. About 50% water change should be good. Just, it's pretty nasty, and I think it would be more beneficial to do that. I do have another python set up. I thought about doing kind of like a double drain in a sense, backing the bottom while I'm pumping the water out would be pretty cool. I do have another python set up that I got. It's in the car though, but I can run and grab it. It's not going to hurt anything to run and grab it. Oscar's checking it out. What's going on? What you doing, man? What you got going on, bro? What's on your tail fin, dude? Here. Turn. 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 Come on. Come over here. Come over here. Let's see what you got going on your backside. You won't ever let me look when I want to look. The dang dog. So you got damage on yours. You have growth on here. Couple of spots. Taking you out and put you in 90. And get you to heal up. A process, guys. A process. Tell you what.
220 gallons. It's hot in here. I got the heat up way too dang high, guys.
Heat is on. And if any of you guys are returning, there is a piece of this here, and I'm going to use this to sink that piece of wood that we couldn't get to sink. So that's cool. So I'll be able to add another piece of driftwood in here.
Set up. It is quite nice having pre-frugal post setups, guys. That's come in handy. Doing stuff.
Oh, cool. And the dad. Oh, shit. No crap. I have the piece here that I need. What's this? Just a rubber adapter or something? Go on the... Huh. Cool. That's interesting. Approval. I mean, for my hose. Oh. What an adapter. What the heck of an adapter I got here? Okay. Huh. That's mighty nice. It's not O-ring, but it's okay. Guess I could leave this all as one unit. My own use right here. I do have a spare O-ring for that setup. Oh man. Oops. It's a mess here.
Set up again. It's set up pretty close to me.
Alright. We in business. One more thing. Got the longer tube here, guys. This is what the kit comes with, is this short tube, and I have a really long one. So it's literally like double the length of it. So what we're gonna do now is put this on there, and that will allow me to be able to reach down inside there. And back in the tank. And it'll be like kind of like a double drain situation. Vacuum all the garbage out of the bottom of the tank at the same time. So we're kind of, in a sense, double draining here as we go along. And I can actually reach the bottom of the tank, which is awesomely nice. So, these guys are messy. There you go, so messy. Get some of this ammonia out of this tank. Yeah, it's part of what's going on in this tank. The ammonia levels are pretty high. A big Pleco needle pooping here and stuff. Just gonna creep my way along here and just keep going. This is kind of gross. Absolutely is.
while I vacuum some of this out. I don't know. If my water level starts getting too low, I will have to shut the pump off for a minute, type deal. Just kind of slow the process down of the tank draining, because I am pumping quite a bit of water out of the tank at this time. Having the sump pump going and the vacuum going. Shut that off in a minute here. Put it on pause. I'll do that right now. Pause our sump pump. Or I can turn the volume way down where the flow rate's pretty low. It might help us out a little bit in smoothing the tank, but I think I'm just going to pause it. So we got a 10-minute. Everything's 10 minutes with this stuff. I don't understand why exactly, but it's just how it is. Move this over here. Okay. That. I know it's going to be nasty, it's going to be under there. I'd like to try to start putting their food in a dish or something. This is just kind of ridiculous, honestly. A lot of this is like food remnants and stuff like that. I think I lost my vacuum. I think it's to do with the Oscars. The Oscars are pretty dirty fish. They make pretty big messes. Just be fairly real. I'm doing half tank. I'm doing the front half of the tank and then I'll do the back half of the tank. It's kind of what I'm working at here. Wish we could have some music going if YouTube allowed it, but they don't. Don't need copyright, need monetization. See why people with huge tanks do not put stuff in the bottom of their tanks. gravel on the bottom, it looks nice and all that fun shit, but the pump's kicking again. Oh, it's telling me out of water, your heater's out of water. I honestly figured this spot would be a little dirtier than it actually is due to the fact that I feed over here a lot. It's actually not too bad. This pump though. This is still draining. Let's pause this. That's it for a second. Let's turn on our water fill here so we can have a little more water work on the zero. Okay, let's see here, turn this off, like that. So the sump pump's off. I have water coming in the back over here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Water coming in right there by the white thing. And that's putting in cold water, which is fine. Tolerable, and we are trying to vacuum the tank at the same time. Use my fish towel.
We are back to vacuum. Back in business, guys. Pick up all the stuff where we left off at. It all fell out of the tube, of course. We're definitely moving more water out than we are putting in, which kind of sucks, but it's alright. I'm finding a lot of uneaten pleco wafers. They're not mildewy, so that's always a good sign. A lot of mess back here, for sure. Wow. Really messy back here. This was overdue for sure, you guys. Like, I cannot believe how much is coming out of this. This is crazy. Watch out, guys. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out, little butcher. Wow, this is insane. Can't believe how much is in here. Poor fish. Sorry guys, didn't know your tank was this bad. I'm taking care of it. Holy crap. Literally, figured through it. Wow, this is insane. A lot of it's pleco poop. Some of it is food pellets though. I was just over here vacuuming, so that means that pleco. Wow, look at that long pleco curve. Jeez. Definitely going to be happy with the water parameters. I can test the water parameters in this tank, but I'm guessing that they were pretty gnarly according to how much stuff's coming out the bottom of this tank. There it is. Sure that one shut off. Do have the sump off right now, so that's good. I'm gonna literally vacuum this tank the best that I can here. I'll probably push that heater down for now just to keep it on. We can keep the tank up while we're vacuuming and adding cold water in. And I think I'll hook the other unit up in a minute here and start adding some warmer water in and mix with the cold water and kind of just flush the tank out a little bit, I guess. Definitely need another, to add some sponge filters or something in this tank to help collect some of this nasty mess. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry guys, I didn't know this tank was that nasty. It did not look that nasty. Like, oh my. That's pretty bad. Definitely was something that needed to be done. So this is going to be done every 2 weeks from now on. I mean, the sheer volume of fish in here, it might need to be done sooner than that. Might have to do like once a week on this if this is going to be like this. Need to monitor how much food I'm putting in versus tank maintenance, I guess. Might be a thing. Guys are definitely going to be happier with this water in here now. For sure. Pretty good. Oh goodness. Alright. This back. It's ready to go back. I'm kind of ashamed on how nasty this tank was. Wow. The sink's getting pretty full, so I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have to take a break for a minute. Start over. Let this fill back up a little bit. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. So I have about almost half the tank cleaned at this point. I need to let that water go up. It says it's 78 degrees in there still, so the cold water shouldn't be really affecting anything too much that I'm adding in. Those guys are all over there checking it out now, like, what's going on over here? Let's get the gear out of my way. Let's just move some stuff around real quick. Let's get this clean out of the way. It's definitely in the way. That's about where I'm at. Right there. And those guys are going to be tipped down there when I get down there because I do need to move some more stuff around. I think I'm going to shut this off. So we are done with the sump pump. Let's get our pump out of here. I think I'm going to restart this live. Alright, so we've got the tank drained down a little bit. What I need to do now is I need to get the sump out. Alright, we're going to restart the live.